Hey guys, welcome back. Today we were playing Wildermyth, and I'm not gonna lie, I did do a little bit of a restart. Lots of people had died, and I wasn't having that. I let go of Nary and Daylet, I was okay, but then Dace was gonna die, and I was like, alright, no. No, 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 no. So, we are restarting. I don't want them to. I need you guys together. All y'all. No fighting over there. Oh, shoot. I meant to have them do this. Okay, we'll follow the Wandering Stone in a minute. Okay, well this is defenses going on. Because right now, he's maimed. Like, we got maiming going on. Let's... clear this out, shall we? Great. Good, 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 good. Do you have... You don't have defenses. Let's build a defense. Tier 1. And then we are going to send them after that. Okay. So, we will send these guys to go follow the stone. Everybody else... What is this? Strength 7. Strength 7. They're both strength 7. We'll go to Wickbrig Focus. Oh, she's too far away? Why can't Whaley go? We'll gather everybody else here. Okay. Now can she come? Apparently I can't bring Whaley. Rhoda. Alright, well Whaley then, I'm gonna send you here to prepare defenses by your lonesome. You're doing tier 2 defenses, Whaley. Have fun. Don't wanna fight. I keep looking at the sky. I keep having the same dream. That ever happened to you? No. Oh. Well, here, I'll tell you about my dream. So in it, I'm crawling through a grassy field. It's raining. I know it's raining because the ants are piling up, and I keep putting my hands in them. Which is terrible for us both. I'm crushing them, you know? And I do feel sorry, but I'm also, in the dream, I start getting mad at them. So, but then the ants start having familiar faces. You're not saying anything, though. Well, I... Clash! We can't seem to stay bored these days. Yeah, but you don't seem to mind much. Cottage and a cat. And whatever that is. You see it too? No? If I say no, do we ignore it? Meow. Watch it. Hey. Is it sad that its playmate ran away? Aw, you'd think that's it. Wonder what we really walked in on. Owner's not home? Actually seems like something happened to them. Or they just simply went elsewhere? Look to have left in winter. It's only the warm weather clothes that are left. I'm not imagining it. The thing's depressed. Yeah, I just feel like that's not the whole story. Well, it doesn't seem to hate us. I'll keep a bolt knocked all the same. Doesn't seem to notice us, I should maybe say. Oh wait, look, she came back. What is it exactly? Think they're drawn to each other? I don't know. There's this. A book? A little book? Cool. Good when there's a book. Yeah. This one's weird. A journal? Notes? Records of a long labor? Can I try and read some? Do you want to? I guess. So it starts. Day 1. Today I start my dark little spell journal. So it's, yeah, a spell journal? Flipping through, there's lists and drawings, diagrams, but it goes on. I shall here document lucidly and diligently as I may my preparations, my processes, my observations. I do not yet know if, how, and to what effects the spell shall succeed, but I am resolved in my course to see it through. And there's an amendment. See it almost through. The final turn scares me. It's frightening magic we channel. Exclamation point. You're saying the person wrote out Of course not. A cramped indoor hour passes. Day 10. The spell is cast, and yet today she languishes, same as yesterday. Sleeps, raises her eyes blearily like a cat 9 times her age. Her voice lends warm, careful life to the writer's unstylish lines. Day 34. I grow sure. Small signs that seemed like delusions at first. Manufactured meanings. Sprouted of a woman's hope-wild imagination. They are like letters retraced, becoming starker, clearer. Things are changing. Herb dust, the seeped-in smoke of incense, books and their book covers, the tired beams of rosewood. These soft old cottage smells combine. Blanket weight, the mold odor sinks around their shoulders. Growing especially comfortable in this place and time, like winter warmth. Last entry. Noticing the hand, it's grown a little shaky. From where it was at the start, it's much weaker and more erratic. Day 62. My brain's become a fiddle string. As vibrating, focused, lonesome as that, my mind narrows. Every thought is a pressed note along that stingling, single strand. A solitary stem from which not every sound or contemplation I once have easily produced may now flower. It's a wandering set of images she uses. Perhaps old age would have always been like this, at least shy. Shy continues to mend. For the first time today, she ate with gusto. The whole herring I brought her. It's gone back to my old diaries to check. It's been over 2 years. And as I must have noted previously, it's this extended span of smallest changes I find most heartening. The pattern and pace speak to me of momentum, a steady motion that may carry forward far into the future, if never near forever. I find myself fearing the end, but fear too is a new darling of mine, mortal fear. Fresh and clear and bright, it confirms for me that the world keeps its bargains. She strengthens as I waste down. This fate is what I wrought for myself, and for her. Let's not be sad. And though it appears the tweaks that I made failed, I think that of that midnight orchid I so arduously hunted and harvested, so carefully separated, that those efforts have done nothing to mitigate or smooth out the transfer of my years. Let's not get down about it. Wish this story would have a happy ending. Oh. Yeah, not super pleasant, is it? But I'm quite free of any regrets. Gratitude is what I feel. If you are reading this, believe me, mostly I am grateful. Now I wish to say, if you see Shy around, chase her off. That cat will live 1,000 years. I don't know where she'll go, but don't let her waste her new life here. For here I will soon be bound. To what extent I shall eventually diminish, it seems hard to guess. I suspect I shall be nothing but a shadow soon. Lightless, thoughtless, meaningless, and without memory. A shade. May you live long, dear reader, never needing to learn the lengths you go to save the ones you love. She signs her name, Adavier Sedge, foolish witch of Lankmeadow. It's poetic, sort of. Then this little shadow thing is what's left of her? Seems like. You know, Gwyn, I think this is a case where want is not the same as need. The cat knows. Shy agrees with me. What do you think she knows? Who are we to decide? Whatever. She keeps coming back. She comes back with how long we're supposing to have been. I feel like there should be a reason. They say love makes us stay where we don't belong. Even people. Certainly cats. This witch did predict she'd need chasing off. And look. Look at what they've become to each other. So go talk to her. Talk to the cat? Me? Don't chase her off. See if she'll realize a little who it is she's scrapping with. And you're gonna do what? I'll be busy. Whatever spell of transfer this woman worked, by her own admission she left it incomplete. Saw it almost through, as she put it. So I'm wondering, can another person's efforts do anything at this point? To mend the spell? Or just in any way alleviate the suffering? Because suffering is what I see here, and it's hard to ignore. Here, cat. Thirsty? Because if you are, find me a bucket with a bottom, or you can dive down into the well. Yeah, agreed. But shouldn't take too long. And love. At one time, I thought it was a thing others put on you, like a collar, in order to keep you at hand. I thought I was smart for realizing that. But there's things you learn on your way home. On your way from here to there, and on your way home. Gwyn, can you see if she'll come inside? You cut the figure of a hero up there. A hero princess. Princess of cats. I'm sure I probably agree with you. She's alright company. Not fidgety. In the oven's hot glow, the cottage seems not much different. There's one layered on smell. Cold, dark, and unfamiliar. And a hue to the shadowling that perhaps wasn't there before. Yeah, it was a little bit of a process, mostly just combing through the journal and figuring out what she'd left undone. After that, I think what I was doing was waking up the spell. Big thing was, we burned... I just threw a dice somewhere. No. I need to find that. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I had to find that because the beagle will eat it. Okay. The big thing was we burned, what's it called? Phantom Freesia. Seems our witch collected it, dried it, but didn't use it. And with that, there was some fairly eldritch incantations. A soul unshelled and bared for swallowing, shorn of its hull, shucked even of its shadow. I don't blame the lady for leaving them out. Those words sounded bad. You were chanting this stuff? Well, no. I actually spellcast pretty quiet, I guess. But anyway, things resolved after that. Color flooded up into her and... resolved. So what even was this? This magic, I mean. It's not interfusion stuff, huh? Is it? Yeah, it's weird. But it kind of is? It kind of was. Or more unguided form. think. Like letting things bleed into each other. Letting fire merge with the flower. Without the personality element in between, my part, normally. Without me knowably interacting. So, interfusion without the human medium. I don't know, isn't that what we might be seeing when magic just seems to happen? You know a lot better than me. Well, anyway, I don't know exactly what's changed, except there's more calm in her. Less panic. Almost more awareness. Maybe self-awareness? Shy gives to the shadow her long, unreadable gaze. And she takes a step inside, and another. This good? I don't know. Comes a noise of light being split down its seams, and a blinding unbrightness somehow painful to see. In that moment, without cognition, it seems strange claws may have snatched them from the river of time. But they're here again, whole. Are you looking for me? Where are you? I sure can raise a cacophony, can't I? Are they cloistering up inside? The voice through the window breaks their stupor. Looking for Dayla Cracker and my sister, Gwyn Laurel. You inside this glowing hut? Morthoggy been chasing us down through the veils. Huh? Anyone? We're inside, yeah. It almost seems she senses them going. Was that Dayla? Please enlighten me as to why you two missed the appointed time and spot, For the shadow-melded cat then decides to walk with Gwyn. With Gwyn, sorry. Yeah. But does that feel, do we look good together? Do I have to change my colors at all? She likes you. Maybe she remembers all your talking with her out there. Well, but we still don't even know. Know what? Don't know what exactly remains, or what's new. Even just what she is now. Gwyn, I think she's your Eldritch abomination, is what she is. Well, if she follows, she follows. Others are where? Holding a line of two? Just this way. Down in the little valleys. And so were brought together two figures of story. Gwyn Laurel and the shadow cat who protected her. You will attract attention, or would if your master wasn't so beautiful. Looks like you're leaving the fire roaring. We'll douse it after, when the danger's past. We got a kitty! I don't care, we got a kitty. We got a kitty, and I gotta catch that. Alright, Nary, kill the Weldling. You... kill the Weldling. Alright, we're gonna... Silk Step? Actually, we're just gonna run. Interfuse with the rock. Throw a discus at that guy. You're gonna go protect her. Let's just shoot it. Shut up, coachman. The audacity. Alright, Nary, shoot him! Whack! Alright, Gwyn, I'm gonna have you open the door. Amazing. Where's the little guy? Where'd he go? Did he already get away? I think he already got away. Hate that. Interesting. Okay, well. Oh, wait. Dayla, let's get you a little bit closer so you're protected. And we are going to interfuse with... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. What are we getting? Legacy points. Okay. Shoot that wardrobe. Rude. Alright, let's get you closer, Nary, so that you can shoot that wardrobe. And then you need to get right here. And I guess... shoot the wardrobe. Dayla, let's get you a little bit closer. And then what can you interfuse? Oh, never mind. Shoot! Hater. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize Fawn was that bad. Fawn is maimed. Stay downwind of death and you may sneak past her. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, shoot. Suck it, wardrobe. Alright, nice! Finally! Okay, interfuse with the boiler? The rebel. And we will shackle the button. Hold the line, guys. Hold the line. Eek! Hater. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's interfuse. Oh, all we can reach is the boiler out there. No! Okay. Hater. Hey, what are you? Look out. Oh no, oh no, oh no. We are gonna lose Dace. Oh, this is upsetting. I'm gonna do block. Dace! I'm upset. I'm upset. I am upset. We lost our boy. Whaley's gonna be pissed. Shoot him in the face. In the face. In the face. Oh, it's worth it. No, it's not. Okay, Alright, let's shoot. Done. Alright, move forward one, and we shoot it. Oh man, that was a tough one. And now Dace is gone. I'm very upset about that. Upgrade Flame Soul. Belt of Grace. I'm gonna give it to the child. As like an apology for killing Whaley's kid. I'm amazed it's not Whaley. No, we are adding him to the legacy. We're not forgetting him. We are all in rough shape though, so like everybody should come. Fawn is maimed. I don't want a new card. We're building a tomb, apparently. Aww. That's so upsetting. Alright, what are we gonna do? Secure. Make haste. Okay. Are you even going anywhere? Or just trying to kill us? A break would be nice. Feet fumbling, light failing. By tonight, it'll be 2 full days they've been walking. There was a trail scribe, Galad's slimness. Every pace beyond my limit I call penance. I take from each step a cleansing pleasure. But what happened? I may have complained? Rock will probably just open back up, don't you think? On her own? Wish I had some faith in an answer. I'd tell it to you. And tell you not to worry. I had a race to follow it, so... But it's too bad you didn't think to scoop up any of that spring water. Yeah, you know, I wish you'd suggested such a thing while we were there, Leafa. What? I was just saying. Fatigue and frayed nerves soon drive them to silence, then to sleep. But dawn glows on the dew-shining crest of an alert stonehead. What? There you go? All's well, but I ought to stay this time and pack up. I think I want to be fair, and that feels fair, right? If you prefer to go on ahead? Huh? Sure, alright. It's appreciated. They trek over the scrubby feet of mountains onto sheets of yellow-gray fieldland. The threadbare fields are clutched up onto the knees of thinning hills. On these wind-hollowed hills, Lifa and Turwood trace the path of their unflagging, small-striding guide. How many nights is this? 6? That's too low. Since the pool? I think it's 9, or 7, or 8. Could be 12. Yeah. Thing seems to like to cuddle up to the rocks. The long, slow chase ends the following morning. They are hidden from a cloudy sky by musky woods. The rockling stops. How long's it been? Just a few moments. What's it showing us? I don't know. I keep waiting for a... Unreality veers close to being. They see. A hanging image. A light swarm. A memory. The specter of a home that bitterly had stood. Well before the towns they know. Well before the wood. It was a fearful place for the girl who lived there. A place she couldn't leave. For though she was born a blissful Emberfawn girl, she became something else instead. She became a girl chased by wildfire. A girl tangled, chewed by flames. But the glowing jaws clenched round her knees. Her parents pried them free. Brought her back over the hills to the house, and here left her in the care of Spring. Spring entrusted her to Summer. Summer hid her in fragrant shade for Fall to find. Grandmother Winter visited with rain to cool her painful feet, and none of them once allowed this girl to starve. 3 years there wound together like roots, wild-fed and weather-blessed. Nights, when the inside of the house was darkest, she was happiest. She'd wait for twilight up on Clovertop Hill, scowling down moonrise, but welcoming stars. And one such night she saw a powerful thing. To the mountain she followed, where she'd seen the thing plummet. 20 days on young, brittle legs. To the rim of a crater which was brimming with star melt. And a drifting there stone opened up before her eyes. The orphan girl Drayle met little Ogagon that day. Ogagon, out of darkness. Ogagon, whose mother, the night, must have adopted this girl. For thereafter they were sisters on every path adventure. Lucky and free, looked on by unnumbered family. Did a mystic flame flare in the girl's scarred heart, bringing the stone alive? Or was it the stone instilled in her celestial power? An answer never mattered to either of them. The orphan Drayle Hilling became Drayle the Starkin child, a slyly sad and wise-eyed rambler, a solver of troubles, a crafter of miracles. And to her dear ones, always a guardian. Until the final night, when she left this world alone. She was a young woman who never went home. Ogagon. You know, these woods, I think these woods are strange. They are all a little strange in their way. This Earth's woods. I went to the shrine of the goddess Urwe. That forest felt almost like this one. Yeah, there's this image to me of roots, the tree roots going down deeper into the ground, and they come out on the other side, and are trees there too, but yeah, you gotta get a sense too. The woods were once wroth, marched over this land like a glittering army of yore. Wants us to go? She wants us to? You want to linger here among the remembering leaves? Me? Didn't realize how leaned on, I guess I felt, till we got back under the sky. Yeah. I'll redream the smell of that place forever. What about you now? We know what you wanted us to know, I think. Was that the whole thing? Your story? About your... would you call her your big sister? The truth was sad, huh? I thought it would be sad. I hoped it wouldn't be. I wonder if a stone heart might be forever broken. You're welcome to keep wandering along in our story, your story, with us. I don't know if... Why? She's welcome to travel with us, is all I'm saying. I mean, isn't she? Roads are shorter when there's two to walk them. And it might be that this celestial traveler remembers a voice in her sleep. A man's warm voice, his arms after so long listening to the cold of the lake. The calm flowing sounds of his caring. And even times he spoke his heart, knowing his voice struck something that was likely as earless, mindless as past stone. It might be that Ogagen remembers all of that, or might not. Perhaps Lifa will one day ask. Or I suppose it's also possible that this was always the plan. Drael, that ancient mystic, she left her friend behind. Yes, to be woken and to live again, but also to find another person to walk next to. I remember you offering us a roof sometime. I still think the likeliest explanation of all is that she can't help herself. She just likes you. Dawn over the house will shimmer, no different than it did the day they set out. But all three of them return changed. The journeys taken, the wonders witnessed and wrought, carve new wrinkles in the face and heart. Aw, we have a buddy. We have a friend. Okay, let's all... Oh, whoops. Great. She could come here and join us. Cool. I am going to prepare some defenses here too. Tier 1's not bad. I'm just nervous. I would love another recruitment opportunity to pop up for sure. So far, nothing. I'm gonna have everybody gather here, I think. Okay, team. Time to go to Craker Mine. The rest of the world's cool? Gwen, sorry. Gwen is maimed, so, like, I don't want her to die. I don't want to bring everybody, but I kind of have to. Alright. Our stars climb high tonight. Oh, are those ones ours? Always climbing around, our little stars. It's a good omen. Yeah, what's an omen of? I can't really tell you what they mean specifically. I also think maybe listening is the point. Quieting yourself enough to hear the voice of existence. Relying on the universe is trusting a bear with your baby. Maybe. I do wonder, does she see something I don't? My problem's sometimes that maybe I gaze at the wider world too much, and through too serious a lens. Maybe I'm too focused on the vast and ultimate inscrutability of existence, and it leaves me insensitive to the Earth's sly language. I just don't ever think I'll see it. Maybe that's the difference. Oh well. What's the line between the book witch and... Treasure these questions, clove the witch, grinning wide. They'll distract you from aging. They'll lengthen your stride. Yep, that's the one. Alright, we got some insight. I love that. Okay. Oh, it's a water spirit. Okay, we're gonna try. Alright, step one. And then we're gonna swap weapon, and we are gonna whack! Alright, let's interfuse with the rock. And we will throw a discus at that. Okay. Interfuse with... Ooh. Rude. Alright. Whaley, I need you to go and help that man. Remove stasis, and then... You go catch the water spirit. Yeah, legacy point. Alright, let's... Oh boy, okay. Hate that, hate that. Alright, let's shoot whatever that is. And then shoot that. Interfuse with the set. Yeah, boy. Alright, let's get you a little bit closer. And we will set it on fire. Alright, buddy. you should get closer so everybody else has inspiration. Let's interfuse with... let's do roots and shoots. Oh, it's 2 now. Interesting. Get it. Okay. And then you shoot the nightmare. Salvage. Rude. Alright, how are we doing? Let's secure the site real quick. And we'll work faster. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it good, because we've been playing for almost an hour, and technically I've been playing for 2, because I canceled the first one. So, on that note, thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like, it really does help, and I'll see you in the next one.